Yo, what is good, guys? Welcome back for another video, and today I'm going to be talking about candlestick confirmations. Now, candlestick confirmations are very important because confirmations as a whole are very important things when trading with technical analysis, because they give you confidence, right? Confidence, because we are risking our money, so you need to have much confirmations, not necessarily much, but good confirmations. So I'm going to teach you guys candlestick confirmations that can be very helpful for both beginner and experienced traders. So make sure you guys like the video, subscribe, help me grow the community. I'm trying to build the community of traders and also join my free Telegram. The link is going to be in the description. Without wasting time, let's get to the charts. GBP/USD 15-minute time frame, and today I'm going to be explaining 3 candlestick patterns you can be using for your confirmations while trading your technical analysis. Right, so let's go ahead. Today I'm going to be talking about 3 kinds of candlesticks: engulfing candlesticks, the shooting star candlesticks, and the hammer candlesticks. These are 3 very important that I use almost every single day. They are small, easy to spot, but they can actually do a lot more for your confidence and actually give you more profitable trades. So let me go ahead and start with an example I have here. So right here you can see we have a shooting star candle and an engulfing. So when you see something like this example is just like very good. Let me see if I can draw it out for you guys. Let me move for my okay. So I don't think it's a tool. Okay, let me use this part. Okay, so this is one engulfing candle looks like, right? So this is your candle, this is your first candle. So just let me try and try it. I'm not really an artist. So this is your candle, right? So let's now say this is the next candle. Okay, exactly. Okay, so I think this is actually nice. You guys can bear with me. So what are we looking at now? An engulfing candle. So this is your red, this is your blue, or either ways this is a bearish engulfing. What does bearish mean? Down, selling. So this engulfing candle means that the selling candle, which should be the red for normal chart colors, your selling is red, buying is green or blue. For me, buying is blue, selling is gray. So this is your selling candle, right? And you can see these 2 candles start at the same place. The body of the candlesticks start at the same place. The wicks are not important, but the body. So you can see the body start at the same place, but this one crosses and closes below the previous candle's body. Start at the same place, but the one closes below the previous candle's close. That means it engulfs this candle, right? So now we understand what an engulfing candle is. So let me just give the example in case we want to look at it again. So what can we see here? Can we see this is the exact example I showed? A previous colored candle, opposite candle, 2 opposite candles. So you can see, let me zoom in very well. So you can see this candle starts at the same point, and you can see this candle closes way below. So we can see this is a massive bearish engulfing. Same thing that goes here, right here, this one right here. Hope you can see my crosshair. Starts at the same point, closes below the other candle's close. So that is a very good example of an engulfing candle. Now in this same place we have one other example. Okay, let's even look at this right here now. The bullish engulfing, you can see start at the same place, then the buying candle closes above the previous selling candle, right? So now let's look at the next example, which is also just here, shooting star. So this one is actually very easy to draw and I'll explain it also surely. So that is the wick of the candle. It mustn't necessarily be that long though. So it can be something like this, or if it's for the buying one, it can be something like this. Sorry. but you get the point. That is the candle I'm trying to draw. I don't know why this one looks like this. You can see what we have here. This is a shooting star candle, and then the opposite, when it is going up instead of down, is the hammer. So these are 3 candlestick patterns of the day for today: engulfing, shooting star, hammer. So let me show you an example of a shooting star right now. If you look at this market now, what do you see? Exactly what I drew there, exactly what I drew here. See, a wick, very long wick, and then the body. So we can see right here, this is a selling candle, right? What does this mean? Price, buyers try to push this price all the way up here, but sellers were stronger, so they pushed price back all the way down. So you can see that is a very good example. There are previous shooting star candles, another one up here, another one up here, shooting star candles, all showing what selling power, like the other engulfing candles. You can see what happened. Price dumped massively, went all the way down. This would have been a good trade, right? You could have taken a trade here after all those candlesticks confirmations. This would have been the main setup for the trade. That if I was taking it, you could have seen this would be a breakout retest trade, breakout trade, right? You could have traded, maybe if you're the kind of person that wants to wait for a retest, you can see you'd actually go to the retest. If you're the kind of person that wants to just trade for the breakouts, still good, you would have made profit. So let's do for another example. Okay, down here an example of an engulfing. We have explained engulfing, right? So here we have 2 engulfing candles, 2 engulfing. Remember, the opposite candle has to engulf the other. What does it mean? It has to close above or below the previous candle. Same here, an engulfing candle. So that is engulfing. We have so much examples. The only one that I haven't really shown here is a hammer candle, and I'm looking for an example for that on the chart. I believe saw one right here. So you can see here we have a hammer, a bullish candle that has a long wick below it and a smaller body. So you can see if it's the opposite, if it is going down, a bearish candle with a long wick up and a small body down, shooting star. If it's a long wick down, a small body up, hammer. Just screenshot the diagrams. So you can see this bullish engulfing candle, right? You can see it's a very good example, and you can see, let me see if there was actually a very nice trade here for you to take. You can see this order block. If you don't understand what order block is, go to my other videos. I have explained order blocks time and time again. I actually trade with them. So you can see this is a good order block. I mark my order blocks from the beginning of the body to the end of the week. Go to my other videos. I explain this under the liquidity videos, because I trade other blocks with liquidity, but this video is for candlestick patterns. So now I've shown you example of an engulfing, shooting star, and a hammer candle, and how they actually work. So you can see here a demand zone or an order block setup, and you can see you would have had too much confirmation. You're engulfing right here, hammer right here, engulfing right here. You can see several confirmations, and look at what price did. Price went up very massively, like a very massive buy trade that you would have actually caught if you actually know how to use candlesticks pattern to your advantage. So don't sleep on this one, trust me. So now when you want to use candlestick patterns, right, don't just use them on your own. You have to use them with other setups like chart patterns, order blocks, trend lines, like what I'm doing right now. You get things like that. So this now is a trend line setup, and we can see they are going to become, as usual, we need to have a candlesticks confirmation. So right here, what do we have? We have how many hammers? 1, 2, 3. 3 hammer candles. So you can see the buying pressure is very massive. Even this one right here, this is a very long wick. The body is not as small. This one right here, the body is not as small, but this is a very good hammer candle, showing that price is rejecting. Price wants to push up this trend line and buy, right? So that's a very good example of hammer candles with a trend line setup. So yeah guys, I've actually explained them very well, how you can use them. You don't just use them on their own, you use them with setups, trend lines, demand and supply, liquidity, ICT, anything you trade. You see how I use them with my setups. I use them to trade almost every day with almost every setup, because they are very good confirmations for me. So that's all for today, guys. If there's anything you don't understand, do well to leave it in the comments. Subscribe to this channel, show love, help me grow the community, join my free Telegram channel, and I will see you guys in the next video. Love.